Isaac and Eli were born, this is one of the happiest days of our lives for sure. The doctor plopped both boys in my arms while we were waiting for Deidre to recover, and then just walked away. And so I was hit with the reality of like what life was like from going from 0 kids to 2 kids right away, and it was nothing but joy those early days. But before we left the hospital, Eli was showing signs that he was having a hard time, eating, and then there was a moment where he was having a hard time breathing. It was really scary because nobody could say, here's the path that you guys are on, here's the trajectory that you're taking. So fear of the unknown hits pretty quickly, especially with new parents in any context.
Right.
So it was tough slog for a while there, for sure.
Yeah, and one thing we have learned is that you live life forward, but you kind of understand it backward. And so now, we've been married almost 25 years. Our twins are 15, and we're looking back as we're having this conversation, and you kind of understand things a little bit better. Oh, that's why that happened, or that's what happened then, and we're understanding things a little bit more. But sure. it was scary early on, and we still have scary days today. But we're learning a lot. We have learned a lot. I think Eli's diagnosis came about 1 year old. We started him early intervention at 4 months. We knew something was different. Obviously, we knew that he needed some help. We fortunately and unfortunately had another child exactly his age to compare him to. And as much as we don't compare in a negative way, it was Isaac is doing this and Eli is not. So we got him, hooked up with early intervention at 4 months old, which is wonderful. And then at 1 year old, we were at a neurologist appointment, and he confirmed that he had cerebral palsy. Eli is nonverbal and non-ambulatory, which is in a wheelchair. For me, as a mom, taking care of both boys, right? So you have both of these boys who have unique needs and unique lifestyles. They love each other. They're brothers. They're twins. They're both my children, but they're just very different in a lot of ways. And so to give each boy what they need is, I think, a challenge.
It was almost like you had to be 2 different parents, at the same time. So Isaac needed something very specific from both of us, and Eli needed something very specific from both of us. And a lot of times there was an overlap. It was frustrating being like, I wish I could meet all of your needs all of the time, and I'm still learning on how to figure this whole thing out. Felt like there was no answer, like it was just a dead end that we were walking down, and wondering where that light was at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, for sure. And on top of it all, trying to meet your 2 boys' needs, that one of them is, they're both all-consuming. Isaac, as a typical baby, they're very all-consuming as well.
For sure.
But Eli, he ate slower, and he started taking medications and just different things like that. So it was a different ball game. But then trying to figure out time for ourselves, personally, time together as a couple. It was very, touch and go, like in the very beginning, trying to navigate what that looks like to be parents.
So, as we mentioned, we were in the therapist world and trying to discover all of that, and we had a very loving and caring therapist come to the apartment and just say, hey, have you ever heard about this new thing that I just heard called David's Refuge? I think it's something that you guys would benefit from. And so at the time, it was the founders, Warren and Brenda Fole, in their house. They set aside a little space for caregivers just to get away and just to have no strings attached, kind of a place to get rest and recuperate. And that night, that stay, really changed us as parents. And I expected at least to walk away saying thanks for the overnight sleep, but we both walked away saying, how can we help? We've got to be involved in this in some way. Whatever we can do to help you guys out, we love this, because their heart was to just care for the caregiver. And that was evident right away.
Huh? Can I get a little tissue for your nose? Can I get a little tissue for your nose? Okay. Give you a little medicine, huh? He's got a B2 here, which is connected to his belly. Give me this arm real quick. Yeah. So it connects right to his belly, and we're able to just give his meds right through there. You having a good morning so far? Yeah, that's a good smile. Good job, buddy.